know how important it is to read to your toddlers, but what if your toddler could read to you? NBC's Janet Shamlian caught up with one amazing little girl.
It's a good snack.
Every parent wants to believe their child is one in a million.
You want to tell Daddy about what we've done today?
But for Katie and Michael Barrett, it may be true.
We're in the grocery store. She's holding a box of cereal that we've never purchased before, and I hear her say corn and see her signing corn. The odd thing is that there's no picture of corn on the box, only a very small printed word.
Hi. That was when Elizabeth was 13 months old. Now she's 17 months.
New York City. New York City.
The fact that she could do it was scary to us at first, but then...
Michael and Katie are speech pathologists who say they didn't teach Elizabeth to read and don't use flashcards or other aids.
Money.
With a Newsweek magazine, I sat down with Elizabeth and chose a few words at random.
How about this word? Man. Do you know this word? Best. That's right. This is one of my favorite things. Do you know that word? Dinner. That's right.
Even though this is an amazing skill, it makes her different. And it's not easy to be different. So that worries me.
Katie believes a sign language show may have played a part in Elizabeth's learning to read. Beyond that, the Barretts are grateful that in most other ways, Elizabeth is an average toddler.
Somewhere over the...
For today, Janet Shamlian, NBC News, West Texas.
And Katie and Michael Barrett are here with their little Elizabeth. And also Susan Schwartz is a clinical director of the Institute of Learning and Academic Achievement at the New York University Child Study Center. Good morning to everybody.
Good morning.
So let's get to, because some people think that when children this age can actually read a word or say a word they see in a book, it's possible they've just memorized it. So our producers basically created a list of words, and you don't know what these words are, right? So I'm going to show them to Elizabeth, if I can get her away from the books, and show her, Elizabeth, can you read this word to me? What does that read? Happy. And what about this word, Elizabeth?
Zipper.
Zipper. And what about this word, Elizabeth?
Kangaroo.
Kangaroo. And this word, Elizabeth?
Flower.
Flower. And these are words that she's seen in books, obviously. Elizabeth, what about this one? This is a sentence.
Not written.
Nice to meet you too, Elizabeth.
Cowboys. Car.
I know you've got that book over there.
Definitely.
And I'm gonna go right to just a couple more. I know.
That's it.
Take a bath. And what about this one?
Good.
Good. Very good.
Morning.
Morning. That's a hard one. And you've never seen that before. Anne. Okay. I'm suitably impressed, and I think most people watching this are suitably impressed. But so how do you explain this? I know how it first started when you first discovered it. Michael, both of you, by the way, I should mention, are speech pathologists.
Correct.
Michael, you're an expert. So how did this happen?
Well, we've tried to do everything we could to stimulate her language growth. From day one, Katie has been using sign language with her here.
Sign language. You think that's helped in some way?
We do. We think anything relating to language is a good thing to nurture. And but I think that there is more than that. I think that she's got some special abilities that has just been a fortunate thing that she's been born with.
Now thank you so much, Elizabeth. Hey, I'm going to write you another word. Can I ask you this? Is this genetic, do we think, Susan? Is that what we're thinking this might be? Thank you.
I think she has extremely well-developed visual perception and visual memory. I think that Katie and Michael have done a great job giving her a lot of multisensory input. So she sees things, she's talking about them, she is signing, and she's using all of those skills together.
You've gone public with this because you're basically looking to see if there's something else you should be doing, and you want to get some expert, thank you so much, help on that. And is that what's going on?
Exactly. We never dreamed there would be this much interest, really. We went to our local news affiliate just because we couldn't get anyone else to return our calls as far as professionals.
Here's another word. What about that word?
Hard to read cursive.
Baby, you read cursive? Baby? She can read cursive? Oh my goodness gracious.
Didn't know that,
I didn't, but the point is that if you ever have some behavioral issues, all you got to do is put up a word, right?
Well, we'll see.
We'll see. But the point is, so the thing about this is that would there be any advice to anybody listening who's got a child who wants to be able to create reading early? Because obviously reading is such a great key to life.
It is, but I think first of all, we really want to say that you have to have reasonable expectations. You know, it's not reasonable for every child to read at a year old. There are some things parents can do to promote early literacy and language learning. But, you know, again, this is something we never expected. We didn't teach her this. We don't sit down and drill her on words. She loves reading books. She's learning it naturally.
I bet she's probably learned a lot of love of books, and she doesn't want to be kept from them from you as well. Thank you. We're going to be talking to you a little later in the broadcast and to find out some more information. But thank you so much for joining us early this morning, Michael.
Thank you.
And Katie
Thank you.
and Elizabeth and Susan. Thank you so much.